This is a quick introduction to the E7 Systems Teamwork Project Management System. As you can see, the URL is durangowebdesigner.com/pm. And let's just hop in and take a look at some of the features. Let's log in as Don at E7 Systems. Enter our secret password and click Login. We can see that we go immediately to the pipeline, which, if you're familiar with Agile methodology, is our workflow or task board. And we can see right now that this user, Don, has got one task assigned to him, and he is currently responsible for code review API. If we mouse over the task link, we can get a peek into the task itself, its description, without having to open it. We can also move things around easily enough by dragging and dropping them. Right now, the task is on deck because Don hasn't actually committed to doing this task. So somewhere in between backlog and on deck, no task should sit in on deck for very long. Those are the tasks that we know are in this sprint, but people haven't started working on or haven't committed to completing yet. The really quickest way to add your time to a task is to click on this Add Time button, and you'll see it takes us right into a time edit. The note field actually shows up on the customer's invoice. You can leave it named synonymously with the task, or if there's a better way to connote the value of what you've done, please just enter it right there in the note field. Details, if there are specific discoveries being made, please document them there in the details. You'll notice down here there is a time clock going from the moment you open that time edit field, and that also occurs back in the task edit as well. Great way to keep track of what time you're spending on tasks, and it is really best to enter your progress and your work records as you're doing them in real time. Put your time right here in the hours build field, and if the status changes, the status of the overall task changes while you're working, you can go ahead and change that while you're working or while you're saving, and that will update the task record as well. Just click the next button to submit. This hasn't been a real time entry, so I'm just going to click cancel. One other thing to take a peek at, you're looking here at Don's pipeline, and this shows only the tasks that are devoted to Don. If we wanted to take a look at a sprint, for instance, like Mobile Punch 1.0, we can take a look at all of the tasks in that sprint and see how we related to everyone else. We can see when that sprint itself is due. We can see how much time is actually budgeted, how much time is spent, grand total number of tasks in each column. And for now, this is what we have for a burn down chart, is the list of everybody's names, the amount of time they've spent, the amount of time they've estimated, their velocity, all this based on the due date of the sprint itself. So that's where we sit. We can take a closer look personally with each one of those. You notice these tasks have all gotten different colors, and Don sees his task in California Gold, and that is just to help the tasks of the one person show up differently and stand out when we're looking at it in sprint view. So we're running out of time. Backlog, on deck, in progress. E7 test, when you're finished programming a task, put it in here so the testers know to take a look at it. When it's time to show it to a customer and do a showcase, put it in customer test. And tasks that go on and on can live in the ongoing section. That's all we have time for in this quick video. I hope it's helpful.